Hello and welcome, Hambbage here, and I'm delighted you joined me for another hardcore vanilla Minecraft session. That's right, we're loading up Toehold on Eternity here. You can call it Toe if you want, and gonna reappear in a ship in the end. That's where we wrap things up after having gotten our dragon head and our wings, and then tidying all that stuff back up into our inventory. Sadly, I did make one big miscalculation, which we discovered a little bit late, and that was that we did not bring along um, any wood. So I can't. I have the iron, I have everything else, but I can't craft to make additional shulker boxes, which is a huge miss. That stinks, frankly. With those, we could have looked forward to um, largely being done, or I'm sorry, being done, largely carrying a whole bunch of the stuff that we're getting back without any problem. But because we didn't, we're stuck a little bit, and I think that is going to dictate what we do here just a bit. Now I'm going to try to. And that actually helps answer it for me. So, somewhere way down there, we have a shulker. We'll pick it up. We're going to try, I think, to begin to find our way back, or whatever that might be. To do so, we're going to do everybody's favorite thing, which is, oh, come on, relaunch the notepad. Negative 1790 and negative 582. Okay. Well, here's the big challenge. And I'm still a little uncertain. Okay, so that's going up. It's going down, and that's then going down. Okay. So let's try to go below towards zeros again. I don't recall just where we were when we came in here. Um, but generally, the main island, it's not going to be at 20,000 blocks. It may not be at 00, but be something along those lines. Now this is where you kind of want to watch out. Again, the Endermen can kind of inadvertently get you into a bit of trouble. So this is the one we're saving, keeping nice and pure and safe. It is the one that I joked in the description. You could call me merciful, right? Because we didn't touch the city. Well, watch out for that. That seems like another that we want to note. And this will just be end city 2 saved. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to try to go on and back around this way. Excuse me. See if we can get back over here. And now, was this our first city? Think so. I'm going to pull that down and then get back over here and go, yep, that was the first city. And then get its coordinates and be all thorough, like we did it the right way from the beginning. Nope. Nope. Either they are respawned or we've got another. Really makes me wonder if ran out of. Sorry, I know you guys aren't seeing much here. I guess this is number 4. Well, to be fair, I really have no idea what direction we're heading in, or more accurately, which direction we came from. So 4 could be 1, or it could just be a 4th. But I do think there was something about the shulkers coming back that was maybe a deal. I don't know. I've got a. Oh, it's the front of my keyboard. I'm like looking out into that void out there, right? And I see just this constant thin strip of horizontal light, and I keep thinking it's a bridge of endstone out in the distance, right? Like, oh yeah, there it is. It's just the hang on, I gotta fix this. It's the angle of my laptop screen catching the front edge of my laptop keyboard. And there's, like all laptops nowadays, it has the central little touchpad mouse thing. And yeah, I don't know. In that one, it's got like this, it's kind of a grayish laptop. I guess like most laptops, silvery gray, and it's got a kind of thin edge in front of that touchpad, and it just looked like a single block tall stack of endstone against a dark background. So just change the angle a little bit so it doesn't look like it's right in the middle of the screen where I would put anything. So I think we'll just keep going kind of here to there. Then around to that guy maybe. We are getting... I guess I can go around, right, instead of bridging. Saves us mining time is the real difference. Now what we're really looking for are the purple flashes. Oh, miss on the Cuba in there. Sometimes you'll just see this vertical pulse of purple light, and those are the scattered beacons. Now, are we coming back? Or is this yet another? I think that's just going to take us back again, right? Those are the three towers that we had up behind us. Big ship up there? Yeah, okay. Accidental screenshot there. Alright, now how are we doing on Endstone? Super well. Let's go back here where it's close and just hop over to this island first. apologize if you guys can hear the noise. They are doing more parking lot work in my area. Uh, Not right near me this time, but still, at least for you guys probably don't hear that. It's comparable to the normal like lawn mowing stuff and all that. And they use the leaf blowers and all that to clear away grit and all that, I guess, first. Alright, maybe new land. Or maybe getting back to where we have been. So let this be a lesson to everybody. Always write down your coordinates when you first get to the end. That way you can find your way back. No matter how obvious. And remember, we were using stone. We made a massive stone elevated bridge. Totally obvious, right? Until you've gotten turned around coming in and out of cities and all that feeds to memory. All right. We still got a few blocks to go. Oh, was that something or was that just land out there? Oh, oh, that looks like maybe a bridge. Could just be land though. Oh, is that a torch though? That's a bridge and a torch. All right, we're finding something. Let's do the big old bridge. Don't think we have enough. So excited. We found something that may be home. What? What was that all about? I didn't notice that I'd looked at them, obviously. But they just were hitting with a vengeance. Whew, I think that's the game going. Yeah, you've had it pretty easy. Let's catch you up. I guess just in breaking the blocks or something. They obviously misread my intentions. Such a nice way to spend early on in an episode. Not. But this is a part of it. Especially when you don't have a clear idea of where you were and where you're going. And a part of the reason for grabbing back as much endstone as we are is we still need to. We never made any return access up to that portal that we came through. We just kind of left as is. So, all right, that's a bit more and better for bridging. I do just want to get this lopped back to a little easier to navigate. We'll leave the tree for now. Oh, there it is. Oh, we are so close. This is good. I hadn't seen the stone bridge before, but there it is. So awesome. And then that makes me feel a lot better about spending all the time doing this. Okay, so let's do the arm shakes, get everything relaxed and feeling good. So this should make things a little more direct when we do want to come back. Yeah, so here we go. And, you know, made a bit of a hash of this, honestly, between the not noting the initial coordinates and then being pretty freewheeling about where we were going and all that. But as you can see, don't panic. The very first time I came into the end, I did a similar thing, and I guess that's why I kind of am a bit careful about it nowadays when I go into the end. Either lots of torches or trying to be very specific about where which way I get off the bridges and that kind of stuff. Very early on, I just went off in search of cities and realized, oh, I forgot how am I going to get back. And I think eventually I found another beacon, but it was one of those where it's like, am I going to have to give up my world? Did I just do this catastrophically? And the game will give you something to get back eventually. You don't give up, don't trash it. There will be means. Now, if you are completely lost, I recommend doing what I did, which is kind of keep an eye on your coordinates, right? Because if you just keep running blindly and go for okay, that's where we want to be. keep going for the maximum visibility and just head, run off, never looking, and suddenly you find yourself 35,000 blocks away. I can't speak for that. I don't know, but that there may not be any chance of generating portals out there. As I said, I've done a handful of dragon-generated portals. The others are out there. We've seen those in the past where you can locate them, and that was kind of my hope. Until we found this, was of course to come back. Now, what do we want to do here for a stairway? Do we just want to come out and go up? Maybe. Oop. Oh man. Ugly staircase. Aren't they all though? Oh, well, I guess we will get some tree after all. So, if we're doing that, now these may popped because we have the flame bow. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, come on, man. We did get some fruit. Man, every time I try to look up, they're right there. But I think we have a long way to go. That was the weird part of this portal, right? Is that the sound of our bridge? It's got a nice resonance. See? What the... Well, I can't see it yet, I guess. So. Oh. I'm just everywhere. Causing trouble, staring at us. And now we'll just do this for posterity's sake. Eventually give it a racing stripe in the stone, but again, this will at least give us the security of... Oh, come on. Having just... why? What is your deal? I know we're standing kind of on the edge. It's not that hard. Again, if Endermen decide to come up here and hang out with us, we have a little bit more chance to maneuver around. And until we do find... What? Look, I just want to hit the bottom of the one and only block. How can you then be putting another one on top of it? This is the worst bridge ever. I mean, I guess I could just be going straight and doing this again without having to click as much. I have to go back and clean all those up. This is awful, though. I mean, at least that isn't as clicky. Now here I am over on the sun again. It's never gonna end. Just be done. Whew. That was painful. But quite good knowing that if we just, kind of do that little zigzag, we basically have bridges right out to cities. And the third city at that, I am not going to do the other side. That was too much. We'll do that some other trip. All right, well, here we are. And back to our staircase. So from wherever to wherever, that's where we end up. That's why I make the big platform, so you can kind of cushion in, not be right on the outer pillar area. And then we just come back on through to our portal. Now, how did our inventory ended up pretty good. Let's go ahead and fix this and just grab a few more pearls that we'll take back, load up our inventory, and go. Now I gotta find... This one is our... Oh, hold on. Let's try to get a group. You guys in range. It's funny how when you don't want to look at them at all, they're totally into being seen. And then as soon as you want them, there's only like 5. I guess honestly the 36. The best thing to do in this situation would be to kind of reset. You guys ever forgive me for after bridge building in the end, doing more tower work in the end? I think though, this could really end up serving us pretty well. I'll clarify what we were working on here in just a bit. Okay. This is the part you're going to have to bear with for a little bit. Eventually, yes, we'll have a nice big beacon. Do all this without a second thought. We're almost there. So we won't need to do any of the chests or anything over here. This is, as I discussed in a past episode, this is kind of just a way of turning more Endermen. Obviously, right? 2 locations, more opportunity. But it helps us clear more of the island of all the Endermen so they can start respawning again. When we just work over at the one pillar we'd already cleared out, we're kind of draining that island, right? We kill off a bunch, the game populates them back up to mob cap, but may put many of those new ones out into. Oh man, Get... not yet, guys. See how well it's working though? It's too good. I haven't gotten the decorative part done yet. Okay. Now, this was the part we were kind of struggling with here. So we're going to go out to here. There. Here, right? Some light up there. Try to keep these a little consistent. All right, there we've got our little cubby back up now. Bring them all in. Again, as I said, come. Oh, maybe we'd gone to the outside edge of those pillars. Seems a little claustrophobic. We may need to make them stairs to come back up there. So we don't have to wait for that move. Oh. Got to get the pick back up. We're up to level 16. So I think it's not too high a price to pay for the experience to make us all endure a little bit more obsidian farming. I think, as I've said many times, I think this is a great kind of starter early on farm. Easy XP. low cost of materials, low cost of time investment, and you don't have to. It's not pretty, right? You don't have to do anything fancy. All right, that should get them back up here more quickly. Okay, so now we've kind of cleared off this end a little bit more. And what we will probably find is that if we come back over to this one, see, I like the single post better. That gives us a much better viewing area, so we may have to modify that. But now see how many more there are over here. So now we can just get all these guys. Try to stand with your back to the near side like this so that they're all sitting there trying to get to you but failing, not blocking the other's view of you. Where do you want to be? Now these are proper sized groups of Endermen. We will keep the obsidian because now when we go back over, I want to modify that outer edge thing. Oops. Well, I guess it's not really an oops, it just is. That should help us a bit in refilling the farm because we'll have wider visibility lanes. Alright, last touch there. Totally unnecessary, but if I'm here, might as well. So, no comparison to the real Enderman farms for XP. Those just have that many Endermen coming constantly to you. You don't have to wait for them. You just keep chopping, and they're just there. But this is certainly manageable, and I think does actually rival the dark rooms in the air. Right, a dark room built down at bedrock would be a different story because then the mobs are going to farm that much quicker. You have to do a massive dig project to get them out, which is what makes that content for all the various creators. got a fully juiced pick now. We're up to level 17. Let's run back over here. What I'm trying to do, and the reason why I even did that little project, for those who may not have been with us on the previous one, we were working in the end cities. We got a bunch of partially completed picks. I think they're in here. So we have efficiency 4 in breaking 3 and efficiency 4 in silk touch. We can combine those two and have an efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 silk touch pick. Then all we have to do is add mending. We do have to put mending and unbreaking 3 on our elytra, and have a bunch of other picks that also have good stuff. For instance, this one has mending, so we can put those two together just on their own and be done. So we're very close. All that's going to cost us is levels, and getting more than we have at 17 is going to help us with that. Let's do this. Extend our sight a bit. Yeah. This is kind of a never-ending thing once we get going. So let's come back in here. Come on, guys. Get mad. I don't know if I did get him. Alright. Still got a bunch over here. Oop. Keep it tidy. And another pack just in time for the party. He's too far. Oh. Easy, fella. Yeah, I think for whatever next end stone we need, clearing out all that would be huge too, because you can see some of these guys and the ones whose heads go up above ours, or above the edge when we're standing on the far end. Oh, easy, buddy. I didn't mean to leave you hanging. Oh, that's because we have too many of these. Alright, well, on the brink of overflow. Let's go do one more over here. 25 seems like a good target level, right? And again, this, it's not going to get you upper 50s levels quickly. You would be doing quite a bit of grinding there. Those are all a bit too far, but you guys aren't. And we should probably screenshot that a bit too. Or work towards it. See, this is the deal. Now look, they're all hiding over here. What do we set up another one on this corner to get? Oh, that's a big base too. I'm not gonna do that today, obviously, but well, maybe we'll only hang at level 23. Oh, these guys are coming now. I'd like to do. Let's get another big old batch of them. And then see if. There we go. Oh, almost did it again. That one was purely my fault. Alright, 24 levels? We got this. Come on. Don't know how much time we have now. And there's level 25. Alright, without further ado then, let's take a jump through the little fountain here. Whee! And we can switch. Okay, get the volume back up before the next round. Switch those. for the moment. Come on, game, catch up. We're back here now. Watch that. End rods I'll put in here as a building material. Everything else goes down. How are we doing on time first? 101, not bad. Let's actually run a little bit long just to dump all this end stuff somewhere. We kind of need to make a whole new space for all that, but we'll overflow when we get to it. Which section is shortest? Maybe this one. So let's put them down here. Let's do one for end stone, and we'll put bricks down below, and then let's do one for, I don't know, blocks. And for now, we'll put everything down until it gets figured out. And then over here, we had pearls. Just a stack is fine, I think. Awesome. All right, so next episode, we'll do up our enchanting and shulkers. Get all that stuff done from this trip. Okay, before we quit out though, let's get this back up to about there. Might as well have a snack. And we can sleep, so let's do that. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed. I know the getting back, it's exciting for me. I don't know how exciting that content is, but I hope having the double Enderman farm kind of makes up for it. Even though it's a lot of mining obsidian, you get to chop a lot, you get a lot of XP, and now we're back with 25 levels. Hopefully that gets us 2 more picks and wings. And then we'll talk about everything else from there in the next episode. Let's leave all that while we're working on stuff. We'll talk about what comes up next. So if you want to catch it, watch for the next video to pop. Great ways to do that are to subscribe in YouTube or follow me on Twitter. It's Hambbage1. And again, that's Hambbage, ham and cabbage combined, and a 1 because somebody else out there in Twitter world had Hambbage before I signed it up. So anyway, that's the long and short of it. You guys take care. Keep staying awesome. Have a good break. I'm going to. It's a little cool. It's nice today. We'll come back and do this next one, and then probably got to get busy with stuff today. So, again, take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye now. Oh, that's not bye to you. That was just bye to me. There we go. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome. See ya.